What's good, YouTube? I'm just Prez, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this extremely rare new build on NBA 2K21 called the Rebounding Point. Now, I looked this up on YouTube. Obviously, we're going to go point guard. I looked this up before I posted this video. As far as I knew, I was the first one that made this. So you're going to go all the way down to the bottom and choose the red and green pie chart at the very bottom. And since this is going to be a spot up build, we're going to go with the balanced pie chart. So you have strength, speed, vertical, you have everything. So we're going to upgrade driving dunk all the way, driving layup all the way, and then we're going to lower them. We're going to lower layup to 70, and we're going to come back to that in a little bit. So we're going to upgrade all of our shooting stats and then post fade almost all the way up until we get to just at 17 shooting badges. So you're going to be at 17 shooting badges, I believe. Yep, 17 shooting badges. And we're going to upgrade playmaking here. This is another way to make the build. This is where it kind of is up to you. We're going to upgrade playmaking for now, and we're going to come back to that as well. You're going to want to upgrade your perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and interior defense all the way up. Upgrade your defensive rebound all the way, and then bring your block up to a 52. Now we're going to go mess with the playmaking a little bit. If you want to leave it like this, you can. You'll still get the same build, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to lower the playmaking because we're going to be spotting up in the corner, because we're going to be probably playing with someone who's ISOing. We shouldn't need any ball control. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to upgrade everything on defense and lower the offensive rebound until you're exactly at 24 defensive badges. And then you're still going to have 50 points left. So this is where you can kind of put it where you want. You can put it into finishing if you want, but you're still not going to get any badges even if you upgrade it all the way. So this is why I'm going to take the 50 points, and I'm going to keep it in playmaking. I don't think you're going to get any playmaking badges either, but I would rather have ball control upgraded and pass accuracy upgraded than anything in finishing and not get any badges. This is another thing you can do. You can lower the post fade till you get down to 14 shooting badges, and you can add that into playmaking to get 7. You'll still come out with the same build. It's just up to you how you want to make it. I'm going to stay with the shooting just because we're spotting up. If you want to be able to do a little bit more than spot up, you can totally do that. Just upgrade the ball handling and upgrade the pass accuracy. You'll get 7 playmaking badges. You can kind of mess with it however you want. All of these variations will come out as a rebounding point, everything I'm doing right now. So I'm going to upgrade the ball control just for the video. We're going to go up to 6'8" because you're going to be spotting up. You really don't need the ball control. We're going to max out our weight so we have the strength, and we'll still have 73 speed, which for a big is a lot. Now we're going to go up to 90 wingspan. You're going to want to max out your wingspan, and this is how it should look at the end of it. Once you get to 99, you'll have 80 plus everything on defense, and I'm going to go ahead and take sharp takeover. Obviously, it's up to you. And that is the rebounding point build. Now, these are the badges I would do for it. Again, it's up to you. It's up to you completely how you vary the build. This is just how I like to do it. Have a little bit of ball control, have a little bit of everything. Plus that you'll have that high three-pointer. Once you're at 99, you'll have 80s in every stat except interior defense, and you'll have a 90 steal. So your build is going to be really good all around. I would just go contact finisher or consistent finisher. I'm going to do Hall of Fame hot zone hunter, Hall of Fame range extender. I'd probably put on Deadeye. It's kind of up to you. Again, I'm not going to tell you how to do your badges, but since we're spotting up, I'm going to put in corner specialist and catch and shoot. The badges are kind of up to you. I would put on Lob City passer for your playmaking badge. This is where the build is really good. You get 24 defensive badges. It's kind of up to you how you spread them out. I always do silver rim protector because I feel like rim protector is kind of an overrated badge if you know how to play defense. Chase down artist, at least on bronze, in my opinion, is a must. And then I would probably use Steph Curry's jump shot. Now, I'm going to go back out here. Obviously, there's not really a point in making gameplay for a spot-up build. You guys know how the build will play if you play 2K at all. I will be dropping gameplay for both my ISO build and my spot-up build when the game drops on the 6th, I believe. But if you want to stay on the video, if you want to leave, it's up to you. This is the exact same build that I just made, except we're going to be making it a lot better. but you're not going to get as cool as a name. So if you're here for the name of the build, this is where you can click off. For the new one, we're going to do the red and green pie chart from last year. And again, we're going to do the balanced pie chart because you're playing big. You want to have some strength, and you'll still have everything else that you need. So we're going to go with the balanced pie chart. And this build, in my opinion, is much better than the rebound. Not much better, but it's definitely better than the rebounding point. You just don't get as cool of a name, but it's still the same build. So we're going to get 20 shooting badges on this build as opposed to, I believe, 17 on the other one. And you're going to get more playmaking badges, but you are going to get less defense. So for this build, we're going to upgrade the ball handling all the way. We're going to upgrade the pass accuracy all the way. And then you have 200 points for defense. We're going to go lateral quickness, perimeter defense, steal, and I believe defensive rebound and interior defense. You're going to upgrade your rebounding or your offensive rebound for now. We're going to move everything up till you get 22 shooting badges. And then, like I said, we're going to come back to offensive rebound, and we're going to lower it until you're exactly at 22 shooting badges, or defensive badges, my apologies. So you're going to have 39 upgrades left to kind of do what you want. Again, if you want to do layup, you can. I would probably put it into playmaking because, again, if you're playing spot up, you shouldn't really need to drive. Again, it's up to your play style, how you want to do it. If you put in driving dunk or driving layup, you're still not going to get a finishing badge, which is why I would put it into playmaking for those 3 extra playmaking badges. But again, it's up to you depending on your play style and what you want to be able to do with the build. I would put it into playmaking, and then you can kind of just put it into layup or dunk, whichever you want, because you're not going to get a badge in any other category with any of these 14 points. So you can kind of put these 14 points wherever you want. You can either put it into offensive rebound, driving layup, driving dunk, whatever you want to do. And for the build, it doesn't matter. Obviously, I always go with the slight build. But again, we're gonna go 6'8". You're gonna have 64 ball control, which isn't anything crazy. You're gonna have a 73 3-pointer. And the thing about this build compared to the last one, obviously you have a really high speed for a big man. Again, I would go max weight or around max weight, so you have that strength. The thing with this build that makes it a lot different than other spot up bigs, again on this build, if you go max wingspan, you're gonna have 80s in every defensive stat, plus that 71 speed and the 73 pointer, 74 3-pointer at 99. You're gonna have insane stats, and you're gonna have a really high speed for a big. Now, if you look back at the rebounding wing last year, you had way less speed, and at point guard this year, once you max out, you'll have 75. And if the SS3 bonuses and the Gatorade are the same this year, you can get up to 79 speed on a big man build. Now, obviously, it's a point guard, but I would still classify it as a big because it is 6'8". Now, you have 4 takeovers on this build as opposed to the 2 on the last build. I would take spot up shooter or lockdown. I obviously would not take playmaking with 61 ball control. You can take shot creator if you want. It's up to you. This is what I was talking about. It comes out as a facilitating shooter, which I don't think is as good of a name as a rebounding point. I'm probably going to make the rebounding point build just for the name, but I definitely think the facilitating shooter is a better all-around build than the rebounding point, just from the aspect of 13 playmaking badges instead of 1. Now I would go consistent finisher again. For shooting badges, I would do the exact same thing, and plus you get 3 more shooting badges on this build than the other one. I would go range, hot zone hunter, green machine, deadeye, corner specialist on silver if you want, depending on where you're spotting up from, obviously. I'd definitely put catch and shoot on silver if the game's working the same as it was. Again, the shooting badges are up to you. I'm kind of just messing around here, showing you different options. Green machine, if it's the same as it was last year, I would not upgrade it very high. This is the thing that makes this build absolutely insane. You are playing on a spot up, and you can give your guard gold floor general and dimer if you want. Now, no other builds that are going to be playing spot up, or hardly any this year, are going to be able to give their guard floor general. So this is really why I think this build is very strong, especially if you're playing with a player who can really shoot. They're going to be able to shoot even better with you on their team. And you still have 22 defensive badges on this build. Keep that in mind. You get 13 playmaking, 20 shooting, and 22 defense. I would do Intimidator, Hall of Fame, Clamps, Hall of Fame, Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, Pogo Stick, And you have still 5 upgrades with this setup. I like running Interceptor. I know a lot of people don't like Interceptor, so I would just put on Chase Down Hall of Fame and Pogo Stick Hall of Fame. And that's pretty much how you make the build. Again, I'm not going to do gameplay because it's a spot up build, but I will drop gameplay when the game does drop. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy the video or you're thinking about making the build, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.